All right, I appreciate you guys joining me today. Last week's review, no injuries. Michael did not onboard any new hires. We did have one termination of one site heavy equipment operator who just had too many accidents, and the last accident went unreported. As far as accidents last week, we did have um, one accident involving a heavy equipment operator at the sites. As they were pushing up brush, material came off the pile, got underneath the loader, and as they were backing out, um, a log caught a hold of the step ladder, bending it up pretty good. Tim had to make some adjustments on the ladder. We ended up having to purchase some parts to get it right, and the total cost on that was $658.71. So this week's safety topic is going to be workplace incident reporting. If you guys want to just continue with the video, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about it after the video.
Work is a fact of life, and so are the risks that come with it. Every job has its hazards, from construction sites to offices. But one thing's for sure, safety is everyone's job. It's not just about rules and regulations. It's about looking out for ourselves and each other. We all want to go home safe at the end of the day. That's why it's so important to create a culture of safety in the workplace. And one of the most powerful tools we have is incident reporting. Reporting incidents isn't about blame, it's about learning from mistakes and preventing them from happening again. By speaking up, we can make a real difference in the lives of our colleagues and create a safer work environment for everyone. Remember, safety starts with you. If you see something, say something. Let's talk about incidents. What are we talking about? Well, there are three main types: accidents, near misses, and injuries. Accidents are unplanned events that result in harm or damage. Think of a slip and fall, a piece of equipment malfunctioning, or a vehicle collision. Accidents are like wake up calls telling us that something went wrong and needs to be fixed. Near misses are close calls. They're events that could have resulted in harm or damage, but luckily didn't. Picture a falling object narrowly missing someone or a machine almost malfunctioning. Near misses are valuable warnings. They give us a chance to address hazards before they cause real harm. Injuries are what happen when someone gets hurt on the job. They can range from minor cuts and bruises to more serious injuries like broken bones or burns. Every injury, no matter how small, needs to be reported. This helps us track workplace hazards and improve safety measures. So, why is reporting incidents so important? Think of it like this: every incident, big or small, is a clue. It's a piece of the puzzle that helps us understand what's really going on in our workplace. When we report incidents, we're not just filling out paperwork, we're helping to identify hazards, track trends, and prevent future accidents. It's like having a safety net that catches problems before they become disasters. Reporting also helps us create a culture of accountability. It sends a message that safety is a priority and that we're all responsible for each other's well being. When everyone feels empowered to speak up, we create a safer and more productive work environment. Remember, reporting isn't about blame, it's about solutions. It's about working together to make our workplaces safer for everyone. We've all heard the saying, see something, say something. It's a simple but powerful message that applies to workplace safety just as much as it does to any other aspect of our lives. You don't have to be a safety expert to recognize a hazard. If you see something that looks unsafe, trust your gut. Don't wait for someone else to report it. Your voice matters. Maybe you've noticed a spill that hasn't been cleaned up, or a piece of equipment that looks damaged, or maybe you've overheard a conversation that raises safety concerns. Whatever it is, don't hesitate to speak up. Remember, reporting is everyone's responsibility. By speaking up, you could prevent an accident and save someone from injury. Section 5. Reporting made easy steps to take. Reporting an incident doesn't have to be complicated. Most workplaces have a simple procedure in place. Here are some general steps you can follow. First, stay calm and assess the situation. If anyone is injured, provide immediate assistance and call for medical help if needed. Next, notify your supervisor or a designated safety representative. They'll guide you through the reporting process. When reporting, be clear and concise. Provide as much detail as possible, including the date, time, location, and people involved. Describe the incident accurately and objectively. possible, take photos or videos of the scene. This can provide valuable evidence for investigations and future safety improvements. Finally, follow up with your supervisor to ensure that appropriate actions are taken to address the hazard or prevent similar incidents from occurring. Section 6. Overcoming barriers. No blame, just safety. Sometimes people hesitate to report incidents. They might be afraid of getting in trouble, being seen as a nuisance, or facing retaliation. But it's important to remember that incident reporting is about safety, not blame. A good safety culture encourages open communication and values employee feedback. If you feel uncomfortable reporting an incident, talk to your supervisor, a safety representative, or a trusted colleague. Remember, reporting incidents is not about pointing fingers. It's about identifying and addressing hazards to prevent future accidents. Section 7. Real-world impact case studies in incident reporting. Let's look at a couple of real-world examples to see how incident reporting can make a difference. In one case, a construction worker noticed that a guardrail on a scaffold was loose. He reported it to his supervisor, and the issue was fixed immediately. Later that day, another worker was on the scaffold when it shifted. Because of the reported hazard and the prompt repair, the worker was able to maintain his balance and avoid a potentially fatal fall. In another case, a hospital employee noticed that a sharps container was overflowing. They reported it, and the container was replaced. This simple act of reporting prevented needle stick injuries and potential exposure to blood-borne pathogens. These examples show that incident reporting, even for seemingly minor issues, can have a significant impact on preventing injuries and saving lives. Section 8. Creating a culture of safety. Everyone benefits. Creating a culture of safety in the workplace requires a collective effort. It starts with leadership commitment, clear communication, and comprehensive safety training. But it also requires the active participation of every employee. When everyone feels empowered to report incidents, we create a virtuous cycle of continuous improvement. A strong safety culture leads to fewer accidents, lower insurance costs, increased productivity, and improved employee morale. It's a win-win for everyone. Section 9. Conclusion. Your report, our safety. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. From the CEO to the newest hire, we all have a role to play in creating a safe work environment. If you see something, say something. Don't wait for someone else to report it. Your voice matters. Your actions can make a difference. By working together and embracing incident reporting as a tool for continuous improvement, we can create a workplace where everyone goes home safe and sound at the end of the day.
All right, so just a quick summary. All accidents definitely need to be reported to your supervisor or manager, no matter how minor they are. Not only does this protect you, but it also protects the company as a whole by possibly preventing a first aid injury from progressing into an OSHA recordable. You never know when something so minor can develop into something serious, so definitely report it. And there's always lessons to be learned from companies on injuries by preventing them. But if we don't know about them, we can help prevent future ones. So that is it. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you guys next week.